Yeah, that Noble Hierarch's it's a promo of some sort. Seems good. So I'm going to shock in the breeding pool on 1. And the reason for sequencing this way is because this way when I play Razorverge Thicket on 2 and pass, it's slightly less obvious that I have a Spell Queller I'm holding up. Likely Ad Nauseum. I'm going to Queller this because it's basically like permanently countering it. Because it'll come back with 0. I'm going to Chord for Devoted Druid now. Then we get to kill them next turn if they can't interact with us. The Temple makes me think they're Ad Nauseum. They could Force of Will us here. So they could have Pact of Negation plus Angel's Grace. But if they don't have that, they should just be dead. This is a concession. I love playing in the friendly leagues. People concede so much more often in the friendly leagues. They're just here to play Magic. They're not here to get you on every last little thing. It's so much more enjoyable. So Tracker, an Eternal Reflector Mage out. I might actually want this extra Selfless Spirit. What do I want to cut here? What do I want to cut? I definitely want these Unified Wills. I want all the Spell Quellers. This is not a worship matchup. I don't need these two. I prefer Neonate Dredge, Joe. Dredge is actually one of the decks that's listed on my website, so if you want to find the Dredge list that I would be playing, you can pull that up there. I don't think I want to get rid of cut a Recruiter. Like, Recruiter helps us linear. I guess one Selfless Spirit just to protect my stuff is probably fine. I feel like no Eidolon in my 75 is a huge mistake. Like, it seems really bad to not have access to, like there's 3 Unified Wills here. I feel like 1 Eidolon of Rhetoric should be a given. Sahali doesn't matter, chat. Good Ad Nauseum players are always going to have a Laboratory Maniac and an Echoing Truth in their deck post-board. And when they combo, they draw their whole deck. So playing cards like Sahali and like Worship, they're not going to do anything for you. They're not going to be meaningful. You want cards that stop them from initially comboing, not cards that try and stop them once they've already comboed. Mismatched cards in paper is a tactical disadvantage because it requires you to spend mental energy remembering which versions of the cards in your hand your opponent saw when they played a discard spell. So for instance, let's say you have 2 different copies of Birds of Paradise in your deck, and your opponent thought seizes you, and they don't take a Birds of Paradise, and then you draw a second Birds for the turn with a different artwork. Now you have to remember to play the artwork that they explicitly saw. Otherwise, you're giving them information about the cards you drew for the turn that they didn't otherwise have. So, from a gameplay advantage standpoint, you should always play all the same artworks and all the same languages of your cards. You should either have all foils or all non-foils. Yeah, I have different forests. We don't play to win on this channel. We're playing Magic casually here. Anybody who tells you otherwise is lying. Alright, am I dead? I'm not dead yet! You will be soon! Please don't kill me. 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 Huh. Huh. Ugh. 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 Oh, jeez, chat. Stop hitting him! He's already dead! Mercy! Mercy! Alright, I'll grab a Devoted Druid here. Play this land back out. Kind of want to draw a land. Alright, well, I guess I just do this. Then I do this, and I attack for 2. Hope not to die next turn. They only have 1 card in their hand. Like, you could maybe hold up Spell Queller here, but I think just, like, advancing our board is much better for us. They have, like, another Bantus, I feel a little bit bad, but... Oh. How much... This game's hard, chat. It's really tough. The last time we played this Bant Company deck, it felt really good too. August 14th marks the reunification rites of the cult. We will come for you, and those who support us will be rewarded. I mean, it can't possibly be worse than last time, right, Justin? Last time was scary. Yeah, I like the look of this deck a lot. Last time we played an iteration of this. It felt pretty good. I should probably, this is like the second or third time we played Devoted lists a few times. I should probably put a few copies. A copy of this on my website too, huh? We've played the Abzan version in the past and have been consistently underwhelmed by it. I haven't played it like in very recent memory, but like Kitchen Finks just like isn't a very good card in Modern, is what it comes down to. Like, the aggro decks are playing like 0 mana 4/4s and 1 mana 5/5s. And you're just like, here's my 3 mana 3/2. Please don't kill me. Probably Witness, pick our fetch land back up next turn. Alright, scale of 1 to dead. Where's this bird at? Work with me here. Very dead. Okay. Devoted Druid. Devoted Druid. Alright, I'll take that as a close second. You could play Land War Elves, but it's going to be much worse. Land War Elves and Avacyn's Pilgrim are the answer. It's probably actually Avacyn's Pilgrim. Like, max out on birds and then play Pilgrim. I don't know if that's... It's a good deal worse, though. Like, this is actually a Bant deck. Like, there's a lot of decks that just play Noble Hierarch because it's a mana dork with Exalted. Like, Noble Hierarch actually makes colors of mana that we care about in this deck. No, you really can't play Arbor Elves. Don't do that. That is a bad idea. Alright, well, they're dead next turn. They don't have interaction or kill us. They're dead next turn. That's totes adorbs. That's totes adorbs, chat. Look at that. Look at that. They're attacking us for 5. They're attacking us for 5. That's adorable. It's adorable. It's a good turn 3. Good job. Good job, Galvanic Blasting my bird, opponent. Good job, Galvanic Blasting my bird. Land War is better than Pilgrim. You double green very often. Well, Pilgrim makes green for Chord of Calling, Nicholas. And that's like where you most often need extra green. Yeah, I think Pilgrim is better because Pilgrim still makes green for Chord of Calling. Yeah, the opponent's dead. I'm just making us show that we have the payoff here. Hopefully. Hopefully they're not going to make me click through everything, but they could make me click here. So this is deterministically dead. I have to mix enough mana to eventually grab bonus succeeding. Yeah, so when you have infinite mana, Duskwatch Recruiter lets you grab every creature out of your deck, and then we get Walking Ballista and make infinite mana and kill them. And like, honestly, this deck and the way that works really kind of pushes contrary to what people are used to doing against decks like this. The fact that like you often shouldn't be bolting the bird and the Noble Hierarch and you need to be saving it's a big deal, and it changes how people are used to playing against decks like these. Oh, yeah, I could have corded for Ballista and then witnessed it back up. Yeah, you're correct. I wasn't thinking about the witness in my hand. I had witness in my hand, so I could have corded for Ballista, let it die, and then witnessed it back to my hand. You don't board in Worship in this matchup because the opponent is going to have copies of Inkmoth Nexus to kill us. For people that are wondering that one. This deck like also boards pretty eloquently here. We get to keep, it's pretty easy. The way this deck is constructed, it's pretty easy to keep our Collected Company hit count high, which is nice. Yeah, I think this is fine. It's a little bit slow, but hopefully our Birds of Paradise is our 8th card here. August 14th marks the reunification rites of the cult. We will come for you, and those who support us will be rewarded. What day is August 14th? August 14th is a Tuesday. All right, I'm on anyways. What problem does Thalia Heretic Cathar solve? What issue does this deck have that is fixed by adding that card to the deck? See you later. Yeah, there's a lot of good 3-drops. And again, just like, you don't want to just add them willy-nilly. You want to be adding specific ones that are working to solve problems that the archetype has. Do I play Devoted Druid here? Or do I play Pridemage? I think I just play Devoted Druid. I feel like my hand's probably interactive enough to let this die. I mean, cording for that card in this matchup is absurdly slow. Like, that card in this matchup doesn't seem useful to me. Like, can you explain why it's good? Are you talking about, like, drawing it and playing it on 2? Because you need a lot more than 1 copy to do that consistently. Fun fact, Spellskite blocks Ravager counters. I think there should be an Eidolon in this deck. You probably don't need Kataki. I think this deck can very reasonably race Kataki in a linear off, or race Affinity in linear games a lot of the time, but I mean, that's just like really slow in a matchup like this, Siege. It's also very slow against Tron. I feel like cards like Thalia, people kind of pigeonhole into focusing on like their best case scenario, when a lot of the time they're just like not very good. Like, I feel like the average case scenario for a card like Thalia Heretic Cathar is just like not having a high impact. I'm gonna run the no blocks here. I'm gonna block the Spellskite on the Ravager, I think. Let's do this, actually. I'm gonna Rect Sage this Arcbound Ravager. Here's a tip for all the affinity players out there. Using modular is optional. So while I get to redirect the trigger from Arcbound Ravager from the Blink Moth to the Spellskite, you can choose not to put counters on my Spellskite. So I've had a lot of affinity players mess that up over the years. A lot of affinity players mess that up over the years. I'm going to pay 2 here, so that way I can play this other Devoted Druid out. It does make me chew myself here. Yeah, you make the decision as the ability resolves. And it's pretty hard to mess that up on Magic Online, because Magic Online offers you a yes-no prompt. But a lot of people in paper are not used to having, to doing where you're just not playing it, right? As long as you don't get, like, Whip Flared, we'll be in an okay spot here. I guess Aether Grid's kind of annoying, too. That was a good draw. That was a good draw. No, the actual best was courting for Spellskite against Bogles. That was the dream, because you got to steal their enchantment. Like, enchantment on the stack, court for Spellskite, redirect. Nice Bogles deck. If I block with this, you have to sack 4 things for this to live. That doesn't seem very good for you. I can also just do this. Kind of want another white source here, huh? All right. I caught something in the mirror out of the corner of my eye. I think it was my reflection, chat. It's called my reflection in the mirror. Anybody see that reflection in the mirror? Alrighty. We're waiting for the 3rd match in this league to pop, where we are now 2040. Thank you very much for hanging out today, folks. My name is Jeff Hogan. I'm a full-time streamer and content producer here on Twitch. If you enjoy my stuff, please consider subscribing. My subscribers are the people that keep me here day in and day out full-time. Remember, if you are one of my regular viewers, I'm going to be out of town Thursday and Friday this week while I'm at Gen Con. If you're going to be at Gen Con, feel free to come say hello. I will be live again Sunday night, though, after the Pro Tour Top 8. Be sure to follow the channel or follow me on Twitter for notifications, as always, on when I'm going live and with what. In addition to subscribing, you can also support my stuff by checking out some of my very wonderful sponsors. MTGOtraders.com. I love to buy and sell some Magic Online cards with you. And if you use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout with them, you'll save 8% on your singles orders there. Honey is a free browser add-on that when you install it using my link bit.ly/HoogleHoney, you'll be supporting my content here at absolutely no cost to yourself. Honey, what it does is when you're shopping online, it takes a look at stuff that you've put into your shopping cart anyways and searches automatically for coupon codes to save you money on things you're going to be buying anyways. Lisa would like to get you on your way to a better night's sleep. Christy and I have been sleeping with Lisa for the last 8 weeks now, and we truly enjoy it. Lisa produces foam mattresses, and I don't think we'd ever go back to a traditional pillow top. You can save $160 or more on your new mattress by checking out links bit.ly/HoogleBedUS and bit.ly/HoogleBedCA. And of course, I'd like to welcome everyone out there to Hooglandia. Please talk to your friendly neighborhood moderator about receiving your complimentary timeout. You obviously don't care about $5 you would have companied before the mage. Could have bricked on the company. That's true. That's true. I forgot about that. And then you purchase Lisa with the code. I have 4 confirmed sales with the Lisa code, which is 4 more sales than Christy thought I could get. She didn't think I could chill a mattress. Little did she know. Someone, thanks for checking out Honey. It's really easy to shill good products. It's just like, it really is. Just like not accepting advertising for things that are crap makes it really easy to sell things. I will never doubt a man who top 8s with Sprite. That seemed like needs some help, but like we've got mana dorks and like a Gavony Township, so I think this is a keep. Honey does not sell your personal information. They make money when their codes get used. So they get a referral kickback from the websites that they save you money on. I sell a lot of WotC product, to be fair. I'm responsible for selling lots of modern cards here on this stream. I am almost certain. In fact, it's why stores like MTGO Traders and Cool Stuff and CardSphere want to advertise here. You're right. How many Nimble Obstructionists did I sell over the weekend in the last couple weeks? A lot? A lot. All right. Sorry, Birds of Paradise. You're only the second best bird in my life these days. Things have changed. We've grown apart. It's not you. You're still the same. I'm different, though. I've grown. Where will I be? Mostly at Gen Con. Wherever my wife tells me to be. I like playing board games, but I'm not super into it. Gen Con's like Christie's big trip every year. And I just tag along. Did you just break up with I might have just broken up with Birds of Paradise. I might have just broken up with Birds of Paradise. Alright, so do I just want to tell them to quell themselves here, right? Nah, I think the Queller's pretty obvious if I just pass with it. Definitely be one of those weird guys that runs up to me. Always love meeting people at these things. We'll be in various parts around the exhibit hall while those are open from 10 to 6 every day. And I'm not sure what else we're doing. guess it's a little bit of a feel bad. They hadn't seen blue cards yet, so like they didn't know the Spell Queller was coming. Do I think the Bant versions are the best? The Abzan versions of this archetype did not feel good the last couple times we played it, and so far in this league and the previous league we played with this deck, the Bant version has felt very trim, so I've been very happy so far. Favorite place to eat in Indy while I'm there? Well, during Gen Con, the food trucks are absurd, so I'm gonna go with food trucks. I'm gonna not play this bird so I can just Spell Queller anything. Honestly, if they play no spells next turn, I might Naked Queller and then just start Gavony Townshipping. We're only going to 10 here. Yeah, we're just gonna be in a very good position on the back of it. How many townships are in this deck? There's just one. Township is so good. Yeah, if you've never been to Gen Con before, they block off an entire street with food trucks that rotate twice a day. Is that a good one, chat? What do we think of that one? Scale of 1 to, okay, where are we at? Where are we at? They've got 3 cards in their hand. What are they? Definitely spot removal, right? I'm gonna go bird pass here. Have you heard about my bird? I said a bird. Bird's a word. I said a bird. Well, to be fair, I don't really attend either at this point, Gilger. But SCG Opens tend to be smaller in size a lot of the time. So that's generally what makes me go to them. Like, a Modern Grand Prix is often 2,000 players, and a Modern Open is generally sub 1,000 players. So your chances of doing well at an Open are much higher, because both events only pay out to the top 64 players. So if they Damnationed here, I would flex my large testicles and Chord of Collected Company trying to hit Selfless Spirit, I think. Just be like, no fear, spin the wheel. Just look them straight in the eye, response, cast Collected Company. That's true, we could also hit Spell Queller. Like we did here. Woo! 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 This card's good. Is this card good or is it great, chat? Is it good or is it great? We have the mana. 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 Do 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 do. Beep 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 beep. What to kill, what to kill, what to kill, what to kill. Do 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 do. Do you know what to kill? They can ice Spell Queller and get their tracker back, but then they're dead to any combo piece out of us. What are we decaying here? Scavenging Ooze. That's exciting. Yeah, we have them dead in the air, right? Hey, diddle diddle, the druid and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. Do 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 do. Be do 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 do. Do 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 do. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. That's one check mark in match win column for Gavony Township. This is probably more of a Reflector Mage matchup than a Spell Queller matchup by and large, right? My gut says to me that I would rather have Reflector Mage than Spell Queller. Mausoleum Wanderer seems kind of bad here. I think I'm going to trim that. I think I want these mages and the Selfless Spirit. Go down to 2 Quellers, maybe. Scavenging Ooze and Spellskite are probably okay here too, honestly. I guess Holly, how they can Fatal Push her. I think this card's kind of mediocre. I guess she protects my other poopers. I think I'm just going to run it like this. I mean, Liliana's pretty terrible against us. On the green-black side, I board out Liliana in this matchup. They have Maelstrom Pulse. For those of you that are worried this hand doesn't have any Mana Dorks in it, it's okay, chat. The Mana Dork's on top of our deck. Just need to calm down. Very unlucky. Arguably the gosh darned unluckiest. We did draw our promo, that is true. I think the third color is pretty free Death Eater, and it adds a lot of value to the deck. I would like to block. 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 I would like to block. I feel good. We knew that we would not. Come back to me, my Coco. I'm in love with the Coco. This deck and Elves are like the 2 company decks I can kind of stand to play. A lot of other company decks are pretty terrible. Main phase Coco is loose because of sweeper effects. How do we feel about Reflector Mage plus Noble Hierarch next turn? It like baits a sweeper out of their hand. They could also just like Thoughtseize us here, so that could also be a thing. How do we feel about Noble Mage? I kind of like Noble Mage here, I think. Lets me start pressuring them. And like if they sweep, I can then like main phase company next turn. Yeah, maybe not. I have 2 trackers in my deck, so like I'm kind of incentivized to company before I do this. I think when we back the Worship up by a combo kill, Worship is probably fine against decks like Humans and Blue-White Spirits. A lot of the people that jam Worship into their sideboard are trying to do it inside of incredibly fair decks. And I think Worship is not good against incredibly fair decks. Or not good in incredibly fair decks, excuse me. Alright, so now I'm going to main phase Coco, because if I hit another Noble Hierarch, I get to kill Liliana. And if I hit Tireless Tracker, I get an extra clue. This is worse against the Sweeper, obviously, but I think this is a play worth making. Oh, you know what? This was the wrong land. I should have played the basic forest. I should have played the basic forest to crack the Horizon Canopy. Because now I get one less clue if I hit a Reflector, or if I hit a Tireless Tracker. Deal. I can hold up Chord for Spirit next turn. This turn I had to take the Liliana off the table. I think that was pretty important to do. My Scavenging Ooze is dead, which is our best way to keep this in check. I'm gonna go ahead and crack this. I'm in love with the cocoa. Be-do-do-do-do-do-do. I love Eternal Witness. Do-do-do, my Eternal Witness. Can I get a witness? Be-do-do-do-do. No attacks. You'll move. You'll move, Yugi boy. This is all I have. Witness me. Yeah, this list, I'm definitely going to put this list on my website after this, I think. This list felt really good last time we played it, and it's continuing to feel very good right now. Opponent over there trying to get a clue. Eternal Witness is better, Green Snapcaster Mage, in all honesty. I'm doing well, Chris UEN. You people and your weird Twitch usernames. I got no idea how to pronounce none of this. And like, they can't even pressure us that much because we're gonna threaten a lot on the backswing here. Gosh, could you imagine if we hit Reflector Mages here? Can you even imagine? Where are the Reflector Mages? Can I get some reflection in my life? I need to reflect on what is going on. Send it back from whence it came. Come at me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come at me. Come on. You know you want to come at me. Spin the wheel. It's not how we drew it up, chat. It's not how we drew it up. Survey says, ooh, I found a piece of candy. Delicious Selfless Spirit shaped candy. Chat, Druid has summoning sickness. Druid has summoning sickness. Druid has summoning sickness. At the end of their turn, I had Reflector Mage, Duskwatch Recruiter, Eternal Witness, Vizier, Spellskite in my hand. These 5 creatures don't chord for Druid. You need triple green to chord for Druid. Believe it or not, I've cast a lot of Chord of Callings in my life. There are many cards that I have not cast very often, but that is certainly one of them. He's the Howling Mind / right? Alright, please don't languish me. Please don't Yahenni's expertise me. Please don't sweep the board in a way that my Selfless Spirit doesn't protect from. All I want for Christmas is a combo kill, a combo kill, a combo kill. All I want for Christmas is a combo kill. Do 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 do. Mutilated incoming. We got the old Spellskite, Selfless Spirit, pseudo hardlock here. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? You got 5 cards. Are they good? Are they good? Are they Selfless Spirit, Spellskite protecting a combo good? That's the real question. That's the real question. Thanks, Dustin. Yeah, my configuration of green-black plays 1 languish on the board. I think the card's very good. Just pump a jump here. Pro Carioto, thank you for the brand new Twitch Prime support. There's a lot of great people making a lot of great stuff on Twitch right now. Thanks for supporting mine this month. Welcome. I play 1 of each. You want to split your sweepers against Meddling Mage decks? Okie doke. So, are we done here? Yeah, they're... Cheesy Pie Gaming with the 8-month resubscription. It was a dark and stormy night, and I had my credit card too close to my bed. 4 months from a sword. Thank you for the 8-month resubscription, Cheesy Pie Gaming. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Opponent said good games in chat, and I said thanks for making me not click it out. So, all right, well, I feel like this is very similar to what happened the last time we played this deck. We were just like very quickly 6-0, 3-0. Coda Chris, thanks for chipping the Twitch Prime this way. I appreciate the support. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But we haven't been quickly 3-0, 6-0, Marty. This is, we're 40 minutes into this league and we're 3-0, 6-0. You're dead set on being a real modern deck. You don't need to worry about your Jeskai matchup because Jeskai is a hot steaming dumpster fire. Valakut matchup is probably bad for us. In my vast experience playing mediocre green creature decks, Valakut is generally a hard matchup. This deck's probably bad against fairies. The Delver deck. The Delver deck's got a lot of bolts in it. Oh, we do have the turn 3, don't we? Was this in my opener? I'm not sure if this was in my opener. Don't feel bad. People at every LGS plays Jeskai. Jeskai is the terrible deck that people love to register anyways. All right, chat. We have lethal next turn. Cast a ramp spell. Are you dead now? Are you dead now? I hope you're dead now. You are dead now. Turn 3. Turn 3. Doom, 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 doom. Bum ba dum ba dum ba da 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 da. Bum ba dum ba dum ba da 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 dun 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 da da da. Bum ba dum ba dum ba da 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 la da da ba 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 da 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 bum ba dum ba dum ba da 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 bum ba dum ba dum ba da 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 la da da bum 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 ba da 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 bum 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 ba dum bum 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 ba dum ba dum ba da 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 bum ba dum ba dum ba da 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 la da da. And it's always the Valakut and the Tron players who are the saltiest, isn't it, chat? It's always the Valakut and the... So, for reference, I didn't have to chord and then witness it back there. That was just... So for reference, if you're playing this in paper, you don't Chord of Calling like I did there. You should instead loop through your deck with Duskwatch Recruiter. I was just doing it because it looked like our opponent was going to make us click that out, and it's much quicker to click through doing it since I had the Eternal Witness. All right. I would like a Spellskite. I would like these. I would like to cut this Reflector Mage. I would like to cut these Tireless Trackers. I mean, I'm just really glad they didn't have Stoneforge Mystic that turn. God bless Wizards of the Coast R&D, keeping us protected from Wizards of the Coast in Modern. Just whoo, whoo. I'm glad they couldn't Stoneforge me. That would have been a terrible mishap for us. Man, if we keep plowing at this rate, we might have time for a 6th deck today. All right, what else am I cutting here? I definitely want these Selfless Spirits. Mausoleum Wanderer is probably some nonsense, right? Need to cut 2 more cards here. I don't want to cut any of my combo pieces. Maybe the Spellskite's not good enough. Is the Spellskite not good enough? It might not be good enough. I need 1 more cut. Shalai does stop Scape Shift. That's true, actually. All right, so I need 2 cuts now. Do I cut Eternal Witness? Eternal Witness is kind of like a combo piece, though, right? Cut a Duskwatch and a Witness. I feel like I want to cut 2 Witnesses before I cut Duskwatch. I think I'd rather cut 2 Witness. Because, like, Witness is only a combo piece. I'm going to cut a dork. I'm going to cut 1 dork. I'm going to go down to 10 dorks. I'm going to go down to 10 dorks. Spell Queller is good. Spell Queller, counter Escape Shift. Bum ba dum ba dum ba da 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 da. Bum ba dum ba dum ba da 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 da. Turn 3 format. Turn 3 format. Bum ba dum ba dum ba da 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 da. It feels great. Feels wonderful. How does it feel? Indubitably fantastical. The turn 3 kills are very consistent in this archetype. Yeah, like 40% of the time. Burgle, do you agree that there should be an Eidolon in this deck? I feel like not having an Eidolon is some nonsense. Okay. You hate Storm as much as I do, so I was just making sure. I mean, there's no way I'm not playing this card, right? Like, I could hold up Spell Queller, or I could put this into play and pass. If they have 0 interaction, they are dead. They probably have interaction here, although they didn't sacrifice Steve. So, like, not sacrificing Steve is an interesting line. All right, here comes the sweeper. Here comes the sweeper. Are the gods angry? Don't be angry with me. Oh, whew, whew, it's sweltering out here, chat. I'm sweltering. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and Spell Queller this. Mostly because I can't Spell Queller a Titan. Ooh, that should have been a forest. That not being a forest is a pretty big mistake since I have Chord of Calling in my hand and no green creatures in play. All right. Draw me an untapped land. Actually, I think all my lands are untapped at this point, right? There's only one fast land in the deck. There's one Razorverge Thicket. All right. Survey says... Think we might be dead, chat. Think we might be dead. Am I dead yet? Landscape shift kill you. For those of you that are not familiar with scape shift math, a 7 landscape shift deals 18 damage, and 8 landscape shift deals 36 damage. Land, please. Land, please. Whoo! Whoo! Oh, doggy! Woo, doggy! Alright, let's just chip on in with that one there, shall we? Is that a good... Whoo! Whoo! Just brush the shoulder off there for a moment. I agree with that assessment, Burgle. Considered investing in creatures. I hear they're nice this time of year. Dead to a bolt. Dead to a bolt. Dead to a bolt. Dead to a bolt. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. Just excellent. I mean, they're gonna rip it and kill us, but it feels good to be feeling good at the moment, okay? I want to enjoy it, okay? I want to enjoy that we're so dead. Why are we so dead? Why are we so dead? Anybody who's ever played against Valakut Titan knew where that was ending. Anybody who's ever played against Valakut Titan knew where that game was ending. That was not a surprise to anybody who's in the know. I'm going to board out. Actually, I'm going to cut this stupid Sahali on the play. Just going to put my mana dork in. Just going to turn 3 the crap out of them. Because we like to party, chat. This is not a turn 3. Excellent. Excellent. It's almost sad that we're on the play. We don't get to play that card in one. Go. Will you please walk through the Valakut math? 7 lands deals 18 damage, and 8 lands deals 36 damage. That's the TLDR. Those are the numbers you want to know. All right, if they have a bolt, do you have a bolt? Do you have a bolt? Do you have a bolt, or do I get to potty? Do you have a bolt, or do we get to potty? Ooh, 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 Oh, opponent, you thought you were going to play a 3rd turn of magic? That's so cute, opponent. That's so cute. You so dead. You so dead. What a sweet turn 4 format. Oh no! They seem to have died! I was typing to my opponent because they said they hadn't seen this deck before, explaining that this setup is lethal. They said GG's, good games, opponent. No, they weren't salting at all. They didn't salt at all this match. They actually talked while I was clicking through it in the first game, saying they weren't quite sure what was going on, and I clarified for them. So they were very pleasant in chat. They were very pleasant while we got them on turn 3. All right, well. I thought this was gonna be the last deck today, but I'm thinking we're gonna run off one more. I don't know if I'm gonna play Ascendancy next though. That one's usually a 2-hour league. I think I'm gonna scroll through the queue and look for something that's aggressive like this. I am definitely putting a version of this deck on my website at some point. I'm gonna send my art guy a request for some art. What should the art be for this deck? Is it just these 3? Yeah, it's just these 3, right? It's like Recruiter, Devoted Druid, Vizier. So if I pay 100, yes, 100% NJ, 100%. I'm definitely playing another league after this one. For 100, it could be Green Black Elves. This list is pretty clean. I think there's a couple of small oversights like no Eidolon in the 75, but I like a lot of what this deck is doing. I do like Green Black Elves. I think it's my favorite linear aggro deck in the format, and it's got like pseudo combo kills at times too. It feels very consistent. So adjusted the deck, the GP deck into this one. If you remember the old one well enough to know if you're like, I don't exactly, Nicholas. It's been a little bit since we played it, but I remember playing that deck and thinking, this feels really trim and good. So this still feels trim and good. I'd have to look back and compare how this looks to the old one. But again, the only thing that's really jumping out at me here is I want an Eidolon is basically it. The Mausoleum Wanderer is just another 1-drop that helps you ramp Chord of Calling with Convoke, and it's just a cheap card for you to tutor for that can counter spells randomly. The reserve list cards are not the problem in Legacy. Brainstorm and Ponder are the problem with Legacy, and Force of Will to a degree. Brainstorm and Ponder are the cards that make me enjoy Legacy not a ton. I hate Worship in fair decks. Chat, for the reference, I think Worship is okay in this deck. I think Worship is okay in this deck because it buys you a lot of time against aggressive decks. I don't think Worship is good in fair Magic decks. This deck is just like the gift that keeps on giving. Yeah, you can mostly just race graveyard strategies, Coder Chris. For the record, I don't expect them to ban any of those cards I just listed in Legacy. Those are just, when people ask me why I personally don't enjoy the format, those 3 cards, the trifecta of blue, that make playing blue decks much better than everything else in the format, that's why I don't enjoy brewing and working in the format. In Modern, we can play lots of different things, and we don't have those, like, firm deck building restrictions. And to the max with the 2-month free subscription. Thanks again for all the content. Thanks again for the support. Thanks for re-upping and keeping me employed here. Welcome back. Charlie Horsefly, thank you for the brand new Twitch Prime. There's a lot of great people making a lot of great stuff. Thanks for supporting mine this month. New subscribers, make sure you pop into the Discord server. If you use Discord, you can type !Discord in chat there to get a link to the setup instructions. We have a lot of great different chat rooms in there talking about Magic and all sorts of other stuff. And literally any green fetch is fine tracks. So you need Windswept Heath because you have basic planes in your deck, but past the Windswept Heath, the other fetches are just whatever green fetches you have lying around. They could be Wooded Foothills, they could be Misties. We actually don't play a Hallowed Fountain, and I don't think you need a Hallowed Fountain in here. So basically just any green fetch after Windswept Heath or equivalent. I think Wanderer is going to win you games that you wouldn't otherwise win, and including it has a very low cost during deck building. It has a very low cost during deck building. Yeah, I haven't tried Standard for a while. When Standard rotates in October, we'll probably give it a chance on stream again, but probably not before then. There are so many beta keys out at this point, Boxer, I don't think that's really worth the time. Most people have them that need them. Opponents mulligan to 6. They must have been AFK for a second. Thanks everyone for hanging out, by the way. We've had over 1,000 people all day. Had really great numbers. Hopefully the sweet run at SCG Indy helped with that a little bit. I eat cannibals. Does that make you a cannibal? Thank you for checking out, honey. I appreciate the support. I have no idea, Brian. I don't actually know the dates offhand. Tron. All right, chat. We just need any. No. Vizier. All right, that's an Eternal Witness. Dismember his rude opponent. I love following up your turn 1 dork with Devoted Druid after they killed your dork, because you're like, this is the one you were supposed to kill. Heller, thank you very much for the brand new Twitch Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I would cut the last Spell Stutter Sprite. I should have cut it before the tournament, but I was too locked in. It's Kesmain. Good job at Indy. Thanks for keeping on. Thank you for the $5 tip. I appreciate that. Thanks for the support. All right, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to pick Windswept Heath back up. They're definitely on a very good draw as far as disrupting us goes. If they would have just had like a typical do turn 3 Tron draw, we'd have killed them here. But because they had interaction into interaction, we might have a little bit of trouble. That being said, like, they need to have natural Tron here to really follow up with pressure. If they have natural Tron, we're probably dead. So, I've read this book before, so here comes the power plant. Woo! It's bad Tron. Oh, doggy. Woo, doggy. All right. All right. So, you're saying there's a chance. That's all I need is a chance, chat. All I need is a chance. So, Vizier or Duskwatch Recruiter are lethal at this point. Witness is also lethal. Plains is not. Chord was also lethal there. Yep. I have a Reflector Mage in my deck, right? I have one in the main. I do. The problem, chat, is they're going to have Tron next turn. And then Tron means they can activate their Walking Ballista. I can't go for it this turn, Burgle. The Walking Ballista kills the Devoted Druid if I put a minus counter on it. I have to take the Ballista off the table this turn, I think. Oh, I could crack Canopy and hope for Vizier. Yeah, that's true. Let's do that. I think that's our best shot here. We were one short. One short. All right, let's play this. This means they can't kill Devoted Druid. Which means if their next turn is just put 2 counters on the Walking Ballista, we can still kill them next turn with an untapped land. Oh, they can kill it by trading, right? The fact that they're not going in on Walking Ballista here means we get to win, right? Mizip, thank you for the brand new Twitch Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. It's bad Tron because it's not good Tron. Yeah, you'd have to hope that you have Chord or Company or whatever on top of your deck to kill them. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to link it to support my stuff, so welcome. All right. Unfortunately, their timing here is weird because now I get to block this and take less damage because these are indestructible. Yeah, I think if they would have just like double pumped here, they would have been fine, but they didn't do that, so welcome to the punish. Welcome to the jungle. Do 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 do. Beep 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 beep. Yeah, if they make me click through this, I'm gonna have a bad time. Well, no, I get to chord for Druid thing in response to them shooting here. So like once we have both these on the table, chat, and this isn't summoning sick, they can't just respond to this by killing the Vizier because we just untap again in response and then make infinite mana and then chord, get our thing, kill them. He's a maniac, maniac, boom, boom, boom. Come on, opponent. If they make us click through it, this is one of the reasons why I don't stream this deck a ton. Opponents in friendly leagues generally concede when they're dead because they're playing Magic for fun and not for cutthroat moto points, but if they make us click through it, we are going to have to click a lot here. Clickety, 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 clickety. Ah, yes, the salt of the Tron player. We see here the wonderful salt of the Tron player. It's always the people. Get him, get him. Yay! They decided their time was worth more than this. God bless you, Tron opponent. God bless, God bless. All right. This is why we like the friendly leagues, chat. People play Magic for fun here. All right. Worship is not good against their big stuff. Unified Will is great. Selfless Spirit is not really good here. Reflector Mage is absurd, right? I probably want to go down to like one Spell Queller. I feel like I want a Queller to Chord 4 on occasion, but I probably don't want 4 in my deck. Mindcensor's fine. Like, not good, but fine. This is not a tracker matchup, right? I'm like not winning games by grinding them out here. Am I just supposed to cut this? No, the deck quality is not any different between the two types of leagues. The difference between the types of leagues is how much you're willing to gamble. I think this is good. What do we think of this plan? I think I like this plan. Revoker for Ballista is probably actually pretty good. I don't hate that at all. Ballista's like really annoying. Oh, yeah, let's Spellskite. Spellskite's better. The deck quality in friendly leagues is lower because you play friendly leagues. Ain't that the truth? The only person dragging down the deck quality in friendly leagues is this guy. Eldrazi Tron doesn't play Oblivion Stone, generally speaking. I'm gonna leave Wanderer in because I think we can force spike all his dust on occasion. Sahali doesn't do anything versus all his dust. Seems very good. Chat, we kill with Ballista. His hand isn't very good. It doesn't even kill on turn 3. Fair, Burgle. Fair. We're gonna get turn 2 Thought Knots here and just hit everything. Backup Company is really good against turn 2 Thought Knot. Yeah, Unified Will is pretty decent. For sure. Spatial. Rude. A lot of damage to ourselves here, unfortunately. This deck has 1 copy of Ballista in it. Yeah, Dismember. Smells like Dismember. Yeah. Have to leave in 3 minutes. Please win now. I can try. They want to trade their Walking Ballista for my Devoted Druid. I think I'm okay with that. Especially if we like hit a land next turn. Get to collect a company. No blocks. Wow, they just gave us the Devoted Druid, huh? I think I just pass here, right? I think I just pass here. Why not Coco now? I guess that's fair. We could like Rex Sage and stuff. Oh yeah, because if we hit the thing, they would have been able to. We would have been able to make mana in response. Yeah, that's pretty true. If they want to like shoot down our Devoted Druid in response here, that's fine probably. We have the combo, but if I played this, it would have forced the trade here, and I don't think I want to force the trade. I guess I could have played this, forced the trade, played Noble Hierarch and pass, but I think this puts us in a better spot. I think this play makes sense. Kill my Mindcensor and then send it back to their hand. So if they hit Eldrazi Temple, they can always dust us. All right, and then they're very likely dead here when they tap out for Endbringer. We just need a way to get to a recruiter. So we need an Eternal Witness or a Chord of Calling. Do I want to fetch the Thin? No, I bottomed a bunch of non-Eternal Witnesses, right? What did I bottom last turn? None of them were Eternal Witness, so I don't want to fetch the Thin because I know the bottom 6 cards of my deck are not cards that I want. Yeah, definitely, Zach. You're super correct. All right, perfect. This deck's tough. This deck is kind of absurd. This was kind of an absurd game of absurd League of Magic. This was kind of an absurd League of Magic. Mixmaster Druid! Coming from the jungle, baby! Mixmaster Druid! Mixer! This was... We've been playing this league for 1 hour and 17 minutes currently. This is a good deck to have in Modern. It ties to interactive decks. It does generally, doesn't it? So now you can click that salt button. Now you can click that salt button. So this is what you have to actually do when they make you go through the motions. So now we make a bunch of mana here. Make a bunch of mana. Make a bunch of mana. Oh, you saw the Walking Ballista. It's almost like you knew it was there and you were gonna die anyways. This deck doesn't need more grindy cards. I don't think you want to play Bugler in here. You have Company and Chord of Calling. Alright, this deck. This core shell is great, and I like it a lot. Some of the details I think I would clean up. Burgle commented, and I agree with him, that the 3rd Selfless Spirit in the sideboard should be a Forge Tender. I think I agree with that. I also think you should probably have an Eidolon of Rhetoric in the 75. We've played another league with this deck in the past. Search for Bant Company on my YouTube channel. I'm definitely going to get this added to my website at some point. It might not happen until after Gen Con, though. I'm leaving tomorrow afternoon for that, although I am going to spend some time working on the website tonight, I think. I think this deck's really sweet. I think if you're looking for a creature combo deck to play in Modern, this is definitely the one. It kills people dead. 3-color zombies we played earlier today. We went 3-2 with it, and it'll be up on YouTube. So this will be up on YouTube later. I think Bant is a free addition. I think this splash color adds value in Reflector Mage and Spell Queller, and it's very minimal cost to do, so you should splash the blue.